Knowing when to roll can be really confusing. Guides that involve fast 8 comps will often tell you to roll down on stage 4-3, while guides that involve hyper roll comps will tell you to slow roll at level 5. While these are optimal rolling strategies for the specified comps, the truth is, the correct time to roll is different every single game. In this video, I'm going to show you a few scenarios where many players might make the wrong decision on whether or not they should roll. So here's a game where I'm playing Cybers. I could either roll down on stage 4-3 or continue econing until stage 5-1. If I were to wait until stage 5-1, I would probably end up losing a lot of my matches since my board is kind of weak, which would cost me a lot of HP and my win streak. Hitting a single unit here would power spike me pretty hard since I'm only missing one Cyber. A lot of other plays will be spiking this turn as well, so it's much better to roll down here to try and maintain my win streak. I end up not hitting the 6 Cybers after rolling down, but I get lucky and I win the round anyway. On the next stage, I rolled down again for the same reasons, but I still don't hit my 6 Cybers. However, I was able to pick up 4 Chronos along the way and end up playing that for now. Some players might continue to roll down here for 6 Cybers, but the board I have right now isn't that weak. I'm actually already stronger than most of the lobby with this board, so it's not worth continuing to grief your econ here to get only a little bit stronger. I decide to wait until after the next minion round to roll down again. I win streak all the way to stage 5-1 and I end up with a lot of gold, because I recognized that I didn't need to roll anymore after I hit my 4 Chronos. So in this clip I'm playing Cybers again, but I'm low rolling super hard. Many players here will make the mistake of econing here until level 8. If you choose to econ here, you're going to be like 20 health by stage 4-3. Sure, you're going to be strong by then since you'll hit your 6 Cybers, but you won't be the strongest in the lobby. And if you end up fighting the guy in first place when you're that low, you're just going to go 8th. Another way I could play this would be to roll down at level 7 instead. This will delay my level 8 until stage 5-1. But if I hit my 6 Cybers, which is pretty likely since I only need 1 Vayne and 1 Irelia, it would win most of my fights all the way there, and I'd be around 30 to 40 HP instead. It's actually much better to roll down at 7 here and play for top 6 or top 7 instead of being greedy. Waiting until stage 4-3 to roll would be pretty much a guaranteed 8th. So here's another clip of a Cyber game, but I'm high rolling super hard instead. I natural and echo and I already have 6 Cybers at level 8 on stage 4-2. I could roll down on stage 4-3 here like usual, but I would only be rolling down to 2-star my Irelia, Vi, and Wukong. With 30 gold, I would probably end up hitting 2 of them, but it would delay my level 9 by like 5 or 6 turns, and it would probably put me in a position to get a 2nd or 3rd. The thing is, I'm already one of the strongest people in this lobby with this board, mostly because of my Echo and my 2-star Vayne with perfect items. There is no need for me to grief my econ here by rolling down, since I could already beat most of the other players in the lobby anyway. A much better play here would be to continue econing to be able to fast 9. If I didn't have a 2-star Vayne here, I probably would roll down instead. A 1-star Vayne isn't strong enough to stabilize me all the way until level 9. I'd tank way too much HP and end up bleeding out way earlier than I should have. Always ensure that your level 8 board is strong enough before trying to level. I end up hitting level 9 really early, 2-starring my Thresh and Echo, and eventually taking first place. In this scenario, I'm playing some variant of Protectors, and I'm win streaking at level 6. I could continue econing and roll on stage 4-3, but my board right now is actually kind of weak. I'd probably end up leveling to 8, but I'd only have like 10 to 20 gold to roll, and I'd be at around 50 to 60 health. I decide to roll down here instead for a couple of reasons. I'm only one off a Nico 2 and a Shaco 2, and hitting either of these would power spike me really hard. I'm also already on a win streak, so continuing to stay strong here would be really good for my econ. My board mostly consists of 2 and 3 cost units, so the chances of finding them are really high at level 6. I rolled down to 10 gold, but I end up 2-starring my entire board, letting me win streak all the way until stage 4-5. I'm then able to comfortably hit level 8 with around 20 gold and 80 HP, putting me in a great position to top 4 this lobby. In general, in the mid game, if you have a lot of pairs and over 30 gold, rolling should always be an option you should consider. Let's say for example that you're level 6 with 40 gold, you only need 20 EXP to level, and you have 1 pair on your bench. It might not be a good idea to roll here. You would only have 1 out from the unit pool that could potentially make your board stronger. It's possible that you could end up rolling down all 20 gold and not even hit. However, let's say that you have 5 pairs on your bench. Since you have 5 potential things you could hit, It's 5 times more likely for you to get stronger from rolling as opposed to the previous scenario. If you were to spend the 20 gold to roll down here, you would probably end up 2-starring at least 3 of your units, which would be way more impactful than putting in an additional unit at level 7. To sum things up, if you're low rolling, you could probably roll a little bit earlier than usual, and if you're high rolling, you can be more greedy and roll later. If you have a lot of pairs, or if you're on a win streak, you can roll a little to try and push your advantage. Doing this could potentially let you turn an 8th place game into a 6th, or a 2nd place game into a 1st. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments below what kind of guide you guys want me to do next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.